Greetings, everybody. I'm coming on to talk with you really quickly about the difference between light workers and shadow healers. And so you probably see a lot of people talking about both online. So I wanted to give you a little help in understanding the difference of who these people are and what they're doing and why they're here. So with light workers, there are a lot of souls who have come onto the earth plane at this particular time, and they're feeling the call to help anchor frequency. They're here literally to help uplift humanity during this great time of awakening, because as many of you know, we are going through a lot of hardship on a collective level, and we're seeing a lot of things that are making people have a hard time coping with reality, because there's so much going on in the world that needs correction to align us back to our divine blueprint and our divine codes from God's source creator. So the light workers have come onto the earth at this time. Many of them are star seeds, many of them are energy healers, many of them are working in various outlets, and they're here to help anchor frequency on the earth and uplift humanity during the time of the Great Awakening. Then there's shadow healers, and shadow healers are beings who really do a lot of heavy lifting work that is extremely vital, because without them, we wouldn't be able to move forward in a better life, in New Earth. So the shadow workers are coming in, and they're going into the underbelly of the world and of the shadow aspects of this world, and they're uprooting this stuff and bringing it forward for humanity to see, so that it can be healed and purged. And without doing that, we can't go into New Earth. So shadow work is extremely important, both in your own self as well as in the world. And there are certain beings here. I'm one of them who's a shadow healer, who has the capacity to get into the deepest rooted stuff and bring it forward for clearing and purging and healing. That's a lot of shamanic type stuff that we're talking about. And so shadow healers oftentimes do understand the shamanic world, because they understand the occult and they understand how to bring that stuff up for healing and clearing and purging, which has to happen. And I'll give you an example. As you guys probably all know, there's lots of things going on with child molestation and Epstein files and all those things. That stuff has been going on since the beginning of humanity, really. And if you take a look at society and where we're at right now, you turn on the news, they don't talk about that stuff hardly ever. And yet there's 800,000 children a year just in the United States that go missing. So why that's not mainstream news all day, every day? Well, there's lots of reasons why. And so that's what a shadow healer is going to do, is to bring that up to the surface, because if that's not addressed and we don't resolve that problem just continues to get worse and fester and become a sickness for the souls, for society, and for the earth. So without shadow healing, there cannot be progress in our world. We cannot ascend to New Earth, because we're still anchored into lower energies. It has to be cleared. So now there are some souls who are both light workers and shadow healers at the same time, and they can oscillate between the two. I'm one of those who can focus on frequency and do frequency work, healing, grid work, and all kinds of other things, and then go over to the shadow side of things and uproot it too, so that we can move through all of it, because at the end of the day, all of it's part of the spiritual story and part of the spiritual journey. Some who are dealing with frequency work, or who are in different stages of evolution, maybe they're not capable yet of doing the shadow work. They're definitely able to hold frequency, and that's very necessary for the world as well. So I hope that this message resonated. Feel free to like and subscribe, share the video to others to help them, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Namaste.